Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in our fishing hardcore career mode series in Stormworks, and today we're actually going to be doing a little bit more fishing because we need to make more money. Like, we really do need to make a lot more money. So, let's go ahead and have a quick little fish around here, try and get our money by doing that, and go from there. So, we gotta drop these guys down into the water. Hang on, they are sort of the wrong way around. And wham! There we go. Right, they are the right way around. Excellent. And now we just need to drop them down and make them work. So, extend and also down. Is that working? I think that might be working. There we go. They are extending and they are dropping down into the water. Very nice. We're going to set this at about 40. There we go. And we need to be heading in the right direction, which is probably that way. Alright guys, I have a feeling that these nets aren't actually going to catch anything. If you have a little look at them, they do have big holes in the middle. As you guys can see, there is a fish right there in the center, and it just went straight through the nets. So I have a feeling that if you leave the game and you come back into the game, you might have to reset your nets by, like, resetting your vehicle. And unfortunately for us in this situation, we can't actually do that. We need to sail all the way back. Oh no. Oh no. We need to sail all the way back up here and and reset the vehicle. That sucks really, really badly, but I think that is actually true. Okay, well, let's go ahead and lift it up then. Retract this first and suck them in. That sucks so bad. Alright, well anyway, they've been retracted, so that's how small they are. I'm gonna lift them all the way out of the water, and I'm gonna travel the... how far is that? The 19.7 kilometers back to our base, which is gonna take us a hell of a lot of time. But yeah, we're also not catching any fish on that way either. This sucks. It's really, really annoying, because it should be fine, but it's just not. Alright, let's go ahead and bring these guys in. And... they're at different heights because one of them doesn't want to go up. Don't know why that's happening either, but there you go. Alright, let's just go ahead and put this one in the same location as that one. And we should be good. Okay. Cool. Alright guys, we have pretty much made it. So, there was actually a question as to whether we could use a, what is it, a train to catch fish? Now you might be thinking, what does that even mean? Well, if we get ourselves a locomotive and we throw some nets over the side of the bridges that obviously the trains go on, can we catch fish that way? Is that a good way to catch fish? Because trains are kind of efficient, right? So maybe that does make sense. But I don't know. Anyway, we made it home, so maybe we should actually start building a locomotive. Is that weird? I think that's pretty strange. Because essentially what I want to do is make sure that this series is very varied, rather than just taking the same boat out, go fishing, come back, go fishing, come back. I want it to be very varied, so we're going to be building things and stuff like that a lot. So, yes, before we do anything, let's go ahead and check these things and see where each of these are going. And then we might build the train. Unless I come up with something else. That's really far away. That is Sawyer South. In order to get there, we'd have to go all the way around. Yeah, no, that would take way too long, probably. Let's not do that one either. And then this one, we could do, and it is 11,000. That's actually really good. Okay, so we have 132 minutes. Let's see if we can build a locomotive and a trailer, or container carrier trailer. It's not called a trailer carriage, but it's not even called a carriage. People call them train cars, don't they? Anyway, yeah, maybe we could actually transport that with a locomotive. Oh, I didn't think about this, but you actually have to research the train wheels? Oh, wow, you actually have to research them, and they take ages to get because they're really expensive. Okay, right, well, we can't do that today then. Maybe we should build a plane instead. Going from one extreme to the other, yeah, because I think with a plane we'll actually be able to do a bunch of missions really, like, effectively, and then we'll be able to get back to fishing with, like, a really big fishing boat. That's essentially what I want to build in the end, a really big fishing boat, but we gotta get to that point first. Okay, so, we need to come up with a plane design that is gonna work. So, in order to actually do this, I'm gonna start by building an engine. I feel like that just makes sense. So let's go ahead and do about 5 of those, and that'll be fine. Maybe. Now, I want it to look a little bit like a radial design, so we're going to go ahead and have like a rounded off front end, if that makes sense. Let's go to cylinders straight away and just whack on one there, one there, one there. And I guess we'll go around the side right here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. So that looks pretty good to me, yeah. So we got like a 12-cylinder engine right there. That should be good. Let's go ahead and add some more, because I think that would be pretty cool. So there we go, an extra 4. All right, so 16 cylinders on the front engine. Okay, so from there, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to type in engine really quickly, and I'm going to grab these guys, and we will actually shove these together, probably in gray. I want it to somewhat match. There we go, and there we go. Okay, that doesn't look terrible. On the front of this, we're going to need a clutch. So let's go ahead and get one of those. Wherever that is. There it is. Delete that guy. Shove the clutch straight onto there. And on the rear, we're going to have to get... Where is it? Where are you? One of these belt drives. But it is going to have to go further backwards by 1. Okay. So belt drive goes on there like that. That looks pretty sick to me. Okay. We're then going to need a gearbox. That gearbox is going to be on the front like this. And from there, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a propeller, which is also going to be on the front as well. Rotor end light. I guess we're going to need to double this. So contra-rotating props again. I'm sure that'll be fine. Right, here we go. So put that on there like that. Grab the other one, shove that on there as well. There we go. And I want them both facing upwards instead of downwards, because at the minute that was wrong. There we go. Merge this with this. And that looks awesome. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so from there, we need to build around it. So let's go ahead and start by doing this, and then doing this. Bosh. Okay, I'm actually going to have to send that up by 2, pretty much, just like that. There we go. Go to the bottom side, go ahead and put this on here, and do this the same way. Awesome. We're then going to delete those and have that bit be open, and that should be fine. We're going to do the same on the sides as well, and build it backwards from there. Okay, so I actually have no idea how I want to go about doing this, but let's go ahead and build this up by about 2, and then I should be able to shove something like... Oh, actually, what if we went like this? Ooh, what if we shove that guy on there like that, and then we build it around there like this? Nah, that's not going to work. Okay, so we'll build it up by 1, and we'll shove that on there. There we go. We'll then do it the same all the way around this, and hopefully that'll look good. Actually, it needs to be moved out by 1. So we'll shove this guy under there like that. Good. We're then going to go down to the bottom and do the same thing. Here we go. Yes. Delete that guy. We're then going to go out sideways. And we're going to shove these guys on here like this. Okay. From there, I think I could just merge them all together. And that shouldn't look terrible. But it does look like it's a little bit too close together, if that makes sense. I might be able to get away with shoving this guy in here, having it go backwards like that, and then the same all the way around. But I don't know. Yeah, like this. Okay. I mean, it looks a bit weird, it looks a little bit janky, but should work, right? Okay, so I decided to actually go with 1x2s, which made it a little bit bigger, and then I decided to move it out by 1 as well, and that means we can actually see the engine, which is pretty sick. From there, we're obviously going to go backwards even further, and I kind of want to try and do this like that, but I'm not sure I like it that much. I don't know, maybe the top should actually be more flat than the rest. Oh, I don't know, I'm struggling. I'm actually really struggling with what to make this look like. Is that even the right words? What am I saying right now? You know what, whatever, yes, we are going to go with this, and I'm sure it'll be okay. From there, we're going to go ahead and go backwards using maybe these guys, here we go. So we'll shove all of those onto there we go. And then maybe we could actually use these guys across the top of here like this, and that shouldn't look terrible, which, maybe it does. I don't know. But yeah, if we add windows to this, maybe we can actually make this look nice. We'll see. Okay, although I don't really like this, I also at the same time think it's somewhat okay. So we're going to go ahead and just continue with it anyway, and hopefully all will go well from there. So yeah, if we just keep building these guys backwards kind of like this, then the whole front end of the plane is going to look weird, but hopefully not terrible. That's the plan anyway. If we also make these guys bigger, we might have more of a nicer looking thing. The shroud on the front, I wouldn't mind changing that to be like a slightly different color. So let's go ahead and do this, and that might make it look a little bit nicer, but I can't see that finishing it up very well anyway. And then on the top, we're going to go ahead and do probably grey as well. Let's go ahead and build this guy backwards, all the way up to there, and yeah, that should look alright, but don't know how I feel about this, really. There we go. So something like this, or maybe even just do this bit as well, and this bit? Nah, that looks ugly. Ooh, I don't know how to feel about this plane, to be honest. I feel like most of it looks pretty bad. I don't know. Okay, so I am leaving it just as is for now, and we're going to try and build up going backwards, and hopefully that'll look nice, but again, I feel like we might have some issues. Anyway, let's just go ahead and do this, and this, and this. There we go. And clearly that is rising. However, maybe we should actually have this go further backwards. Like, it's going to go like that in the end anyway, so maybe if we just go maybe backwards to here real quick, and we just do this. You know what? That actually doesn't look terrible. Okay. Well, then obviously attach this one on, and this one. That actually looks somewhat fine. And then if I go to build all this in together, we just do that. To be fair, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. It looks weird, yes, but it's not awful. Yeah, so obviously most of this is going to be built up as well, just like that. And that does mean we can actually build this up even further, I suppose. So if I go for it, we could just do like this. Whoa, not like that. Like this, going up even further, probably up to the top. Although, actually, no, it needs to come down as well. So actually, the rear end is going to come downwards somehow. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, actually, where is it ending? Yeah, let's do this and this. Okay, for now, let's delete most of this really quickly. And we're going to go back over the other way. So it's going to go like that, kind of. Oh, I don't know how to feel about that. Maybe we could actually use these guys instead. Alright, and then we do... This isn't going to work. This is not going to work. Not the way that I need it to. Yeah, that looks ugly as. I can't do that. Okay, you know what? It does go back even further than this anyway, so maybe it will look okay in the end, but like we just do this, and obviously we need to do this kind of deal down there. Yeah, and then maybe one more. Flip this over, turn that around, put that there. And then maybe we could get away with doing that as well. And then most of this is obviously coming down. However, at the same time, it's not really, because there's going to be like a whole thingamabobby right here. Vertical stabilizer. So if I shove all of these guys out, just like this, and we put the vertical stabilizer on there somewhere, that could in the end actually end up looking okay. Let's go and shove these guys across the sides like this. There we go. Shove another one of those onto there like that and do this, I think. Shove this guy across the top, all the way to here. And then, Or, I have a different idea. What if we use... Alright, hang on. Shove this on here like this, and we shove this on here like that. Okay, that makes the front end look a little bit nicer. We then delete all of these all the way backwards to there. Then, on the very top of this, we obviously take... Where is it? These guys? And we do this, going backwards. And then somewhere back there, we actually turn it into this, obviously. Which is going to look a bit weird, true. But I think the rest of it actually looks a lot better than it did. So, let's just build all that into there like that. Front end looks okay. Doesn't look amazing, but it looks alright. And then the back end, I don't know what I'm going to do. I actually don't know what I'm going to do here. Alright, so I would say that that doesn't look like a really bad looking aircraft. However, I am thinking maybe it needs extending. So this thing is going to be extended quite far. I added a vertical stabilizer on this as well, just because I wanted to see what that would look like. And I don't know. I feel like if the plane is extended backwards kind of like this, then that vertical stabilizer will look fine. So if I paste this in there like that, we go forwards, and we actually grab most of this. Here we go, so copy that, bring it backwards and paste it, and do it again. There we go, paste it into there. Then this aircraft now looks sort of a lot better. A hell of a lot better, actually. Once you add windows and stuff like that down the side, I think this will look great. Okay, I mean, I would say that that looks alright, I suppose. I don't know whether this will take off with the engines that we have provided, or the engine I've provided. I can't remember how many cylinders this is, but it's probably not enough. Anyway, let's go ahead and just box that out of the way for now. There we go. I do need to add, like, cooling and stuff to that, and I actually need to add everything to that, but overall, I think this is looking pretty good. At the rear of the aircraft, we're probably going to have another door, so let's go ahead and delete this, and go back to put that in. Actually, wait. This is going to be like a person door, right? So it doesn't actually have to be very wide. At the back, I want this to be like a cargo door, so that does have to be kind of wide. Let's go to this. Go across a bunch. Bring it down to, like, I don't know where the floor is going to be. Alright, hang on. Door? Wait, actually, seat. Oh, yeah, I don't know where the floor is going to be. This is strange. So if they were to sit using those windows, they can actually sit, like, there? Alright, so let's go ahead and just put in one for now. So if we go, like, 1, 2, there we go. Put a seat in. There. I guess their floor is just going to be right below it? I don't know. I think that's probably fine. The issue is we're actually building this in water, and I can't really jump in and test it. It's not really how it works. So I'm not sure what to do in this situation. I actually don't know. Yeah, so let's say that that is where the floor goes. This plane now seems a little bit too big, if that's where the floor goes. But yeah, we've got loads of room down below now for activities and stuff. Let's go ahead and build all this backwards. Kind of like this, all the way backwards to there. I should probably box in most of this, but that's fine for now. Okay, so what that means is I could go from here to the top, which is up here somewhere. Go across about 5. Maybe even more, actually, out to here. Cut it and paste it. We can then go to the other side and do the same thing. Oh, paste. Yeah. So those are going to be some big cargo doors located on the rear. Alright. This here then needs to be a door as well, which we are also going to do in the same sort of way. So let's go down to there. I believe that's correct. Nope, that's with the floor. Let's move it up by 1. Alright, so move it inwards by 1 as well. And cut. And paste. Okay. Turn it round, go to the other side, and we'll paste it in there as well. Yeah, that seems right. Paste. Okay, good. So all of these need, all of them need their own little pivots, which is okay. We can do that. Yeah, this works. So the front end is going to be like a cargo, no, a passenger plane, and then the rear is going to be more of a, I don't know, cargo area, I think. Down below, we can also have storage for, like, fuels and stuff like that, so we can actually transport fuel back to our starter base for once. That'd be great. Okay, yeah. Let's go and fill in all of these things. I obviously need to fill in most of this as well. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, there's 6, there's 7, and there's 8. Okay, go ahead and put this guy right here. Yeah, I would say that this does look relatively ugly, but it's going to be fine. Alright, so what I'm thinking is we delete these guys right here, we get ourselves some pivots, and we just shove them on the top. So essentially this is going to be connected to there just like that. And that's probably fine. There we go. Right, cool. So merge this with this, this with this, and they are now connected. We're going to do a similar thing at the back. Delete these guys, shove this onto there like that, I think. Yeah. Delete these guys, turn it around, and do the same thing, and then merge it all together. Merged, 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 and merged. Okay. And for now, that's probably fine. Now, I'm thinking about this, and I'm thinking, where are we going to put the wings? Because the wings originally, in my head, were going to go up here. But actually, I think the wings are now going to have to go on the bottom. And then that brings up other issues, like, where are the floats going to go? I don't know. I have no idea. Alright, I'm going to add ladders already. Yes, it might seem like a crazy addition as of right now, but let's go ahead and just shove them on. There we go, we got ladders, and that's fine. Let's go ahead and delete this button right here, or this place right here for a button, I should say. Shove that into there. Good. Back here, we're going to do a very similar thing, probably the same height, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Of course, I've made it wider, even. That's silly. Anywho, that's good. Let's go ahead and attach that to there. And now we need switch boxes. Yeah, so luckily we can actually just shove a bunch of switch boxes down underneath, because they do fit. There we go, and there we go. And now we need to connect it all together. So that one goes up to there, that one goes to there, this one goes to here, and that one goes to there. We then do the same thing over here, bosh, bosh, and connect that to here, and down here as well. Bosh and bosh. Okay, so the value of on needs to be something like 0.7, and the value of off can be 0. There we go, bosh and bosh. Okie dokie, bush and bush. Alright, there we go. So all of that should actually work. Let's go to battery really quickly. We will shove batteries probably in the front, because I think the weight of it is going to be within the fuel at the back. And let's connect all of that together. Wait, hang on, do I have other batteries? Did I just completely ignore those? Let's use the big ones. 1, 2, and 3. We'll use 3 big batteries. Okay, connect, connect. Connect that up to there, although there will be other things powered in there as well. Connect all of these guys to here, and the same back there. Okay. Right, so everything's connected to electricity. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a flotation device. One of these. And I'm just going to do this. There's one there, one there, one there. Let's do another one here, and another one here. And we should be able to just float it and go see what it's like, I guess. See if those things actually work. To be fair, if this floats like this, I'm actually very happy. Because if we put, like, actual flotations on it, then we're going to be good. Okay, that works. Let's go to the back and make sure this one works. Fantastic. That's actually not too bad. Not too bad at all. Cool. And then let's say you're a passenger, you can actually look out your window, and you can actually see out of it very easily, which is awesome. The inside of the plane is very spacious, and then when we've got stuff at the back down there, that won't be too shabby either. So, I think for now, I am actually going to end this video here. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this thing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. But it is worth saying, I am actually pre-recording this, so I won't actually see your comments until much later, but maybe I'll still be able to take it on board. We'll see. Anyway, for now, thank you guys very much for watching, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.